Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we are back with some more of The Witcher. Last time we came into the Refugees Cave, right? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Refugees Cave. Because I have to go to the Wayfarer Stone. Don't know why exactly, I just know that I'm trying to do this armor quest. Basically, oh, well, let's just read this and just let it explain it to us. I found the remains of Raven's armor. I do remember doing that. A piece of Graf Ruder's armor and the notes of the Elven Minstrel. Now I need the final element required to forge the suit of armor. So all I need now is Agnes de Glanville's magic formula. And I'm guessing by the handy map marker, we'll find that over there. I do see someone here. I don't recall. Did I speak to you already? I may have. Wait. Oh, yes! I remember! We got into a fist fight with this guy last time. Did we win? We went through one fight. That's right, and then we had the rest, and now we're gonna have a rematch. I remember now. Okay, let's fight this guy again, and then we will go over to the Wayfarer Stone. Because I think that's where I'm supposed to go for the next part of this quest. Alright, let's try without any potions or anything to help.
Ready to fight?
Yeah, let's do this!
Always.
Swing away, then.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Gut punch. Oh, that did some damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! Push the button. Okay, do the thing. Thank you. I don't know. The defending just doesn't. This doesn't work. Oh, okay. You know what? Forget the defending. We're just gonna just start just brute forcing it. Okay, I'm pushing the mouse button. Like, you want to listen? See, that's me clicking my mouse. Hold it down. Okay, there we go. So it's like sometimes, see, I don't even get a fist logo, fist icon. Like, just give me a fist icon. I can't. It won't even give me a fist icon to actually throw a punch. Just this game's combat. Actually, the combat I'm usually okay with, but the hand to hand is just trash. It's trash. He's taunting the air. He's like, you want to go next, Rock? Yeah.
My toad! Where's my toad?
Right here in my hand, I'm afraid.
Ah, keep it! You beat me a second time! A true fist!
Not surprising. You're pretty quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say we knocked out his tooth. Alright. The champion acknowledged my victory. I'm now the world's best fist fighter. Yeah! Alright, I'm also hurting. That's okay. That health will likely regenerate on its own. Fast enough? That's debatable, but it will come back on its own, and as such, I'm not going to do anything really to try to get it back quicker. Unless I have some, like, food, just random food sitting in my pockets. Any random food? I don't want to chew on a diamond or anything, no. Nope. Doesn't look like I got any food. Alright. Geralt. The Wayfarer's Stone. Alright, we're gonna quick save and then, hey Wayfarer Stone, how are you doing today? You do nothing. There's something I'm missing here, right? I'm supposed to interact with it in some unique way, I suppose? Okay, I suspect that the Wayfarer Stone is some sort of teleporting thing, and that would bring me somewhere else. However, I'm going to assume that it has not yet been activated. Something needs to occur first for it to be activated. So the quest marker I've got on my map is not necessarily telling me that I need to come here to get the actual thing. It's telling me that the quickest way to get to my location is through the Wayfarer's Stone. But because the Wayfarer's Stone is not working, it's dumb instructions. Yeah, didn't work. All right. So what I'm probably going to need to do is run back. I'm guessing go back to Vizima. That's my. I'm making an assumption. I'm guessing that's probably what I need to do. So that is what I am going to do. Now, did I talk to these people yet? I don't recall. No, it's entering a new region cave. We did not talk to cousin Ramirot or the refugees. I don't think we did.
Did you meet anyone who might be Antoinette's messenger?
No,
If you meet the messenger, tell him I await.
I will.
No clue what you're talking about. Okay, I get it. You are, there was a quest we turned down earlier.
Impossible.
I know. It's like the first time I've done that. It's a quest that we turned down we decided not to do. And he's the guy for that quest. All right.
Going to Redania, where they've tamed the non-humans.
Okay. Gotcha. What about you?
They burned my house down, destroyed all my property. What shall I do?
Don't know. No, don't know, buddy. Sorry. All right. So I guess, well, there's nothing to do with him because we're not doing that quest. I'm sorry for those of you who like to do absolutely everything in a game. I tend to. I've actually thought about this because I've got such a backlog of games. I've been sort of going over in my head, like how do I tackle this huge library of games that I have? Oh crap, that hurt. You know, how do I tackle all that and still like do get the full experience? I don't want to rush through all my games because I've got too many. But you know, I want to get the proper experience with them. What I tend to do is I'll play through a game and I won't try to complete. I'll just kind of do side things for as long as they interest me. And then after that's worn off, after I'm like, you know what, no, I've had my fill. Then I'll kind of maybe beeline the main quest or whatever it is. And if after beating the game I feel like, hey, you know what, that was a lot of fun, I want to do that again, then I'll put it on like a list of like games that I want to replay. And then when I go back and replay them, then I go in and because there's no pressure to see the whole story and stuff like that, I can just sort of, you know, make my way through slowly, just enjoy the game, you know, smell the flowers, as it were, you know, just go through every little bit of it. And so, unfortunately, I know some people would rather see. I guess we're gonna try going to Old Vizima. Some people would, you know, like to see me do absolutely everything in a game or use this as a guide and stuff like that. But I've got so many games I want to get to that, and I don't see the point in playing a game beyond the point where you find it like genuinely really enjoyable. And now for the case of the quest I turned down, that was actually more of a case of role-playing. I didn't feel like it fit with what I was doing. I know my role-playing's been a little bit inconsistent, but you know, whatever. I in the moment, my state of mind at that moment, I did not feel like it was something that I was going to do, and so I made a choice not to. And like, to me, that's another part of playing an RPG, is being able to make those decisions. Is you're not always, like, you don't need to take on every quest. You don't need to do every single thing, because not every character is compatible or with every single quest line, with every single thing you might have, you know, fun doing. And you know, one thing that and I know we're cross-talking games here. I'm going to be bringing up Morrowind. In Morrowind, I know a lot of people complained that there were entire quest lines that, if you chose one faction, it would lock you out of the other quest lines. And to me, that's gameplay too. That is part of the experience. Is that, you know, it when you can do literally everything, it kind of, I feel like it. I don't want to say cheapens, because, you know, it's nice to be able to experience everything and not have to force a replay. But at the same time, you know, I don't know. I don't have an obsession with seeing absolutely everything in a game. Unless I really love the game, but if I really love the game, I'm probably going to replay it anyways. So for me, you know, one playthrough is sufficient, you know, to really experience a game, to really like it. And if I want to come back and, you know, then I'll try to find absolutely everything the second time. So, yeah, that's sort of my philosophy on playing games. So, for those of you who want me to to get everything or see everything. You know, I'm sure there's some cool things I may have missed. And yes, part of me, there is a little part of me that's kind of disappointed that I missed it. But you know, if the game is really good enough, if the game is really worth playing, that I don't have to force my enjoyment of it, then I'll come back to it sometime. Witcher is so far. Let's see. Let's review the game so far. We're getting close to the end, so let me sort of put all my thoughts together. Okay, I just want to get the old Vizima. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time on drowners. I think that you know, at first I really didn't have too much of a problem with the combat system. You know, people complained about it, and you know, I was like, you know, it's fine. You know, I played games like come on, brain, like Summoner, you know, Neverwinter Nights, like Baldur's Gate. I've played games with some, you know, shoddy combat. I would compare Witcher more so to Summoner. I guess you could say there's a bit of like what's the name of that game that I played a long time ago? Like where you're timing your attacks. So it's kind of like a Super Mario RPG, a Paper Mario, a Vagrant Story. Yeah, I think that was one of those games. Approach to it. Now, see the icon is still telling me to go back to the swamp. I'm confused now. Would it become closer if I... Huh. Should I just go ahead and work on another quest in the meantime until that one opens up? Alright, I'm sorry for wasting your time. This is what happens when you struggle to find time to record things, and as a result, you go through these long periods where you don't play the game and you forget things. I think part of me still remembered, which is why I tried casting the sign on the Wayfarer's Stone, and I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a second, didn't Kalkstein give me some sort of some order to like there was some order of something, and then, you know, sure enough, I went and I looked back. I was like, I'm missing something here. I'm forgetting something. This is a fault of my memory, I'm sure. And sure enough, yes, it was. So what I need to do is kill this stupid thing so that I can go into the cave. No, go away. Leave me alone. Okay, am I good now? Are we good? Can I go into the cave? No. Yes. Okay, we're good. All right. It was either Ard Igni or Igni Ard. I want to go with Ard Igni. That's what we'll try. We'll try Ard Igni and see where that gets us. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let's try it. All right. Ard. That's not working. I should try a different combination. Okay. Now, did it remember the first Ard I did? I'm guessing. Yeah, it's possible that when I made the when I hit it before, that was still in memory, because that was only. Okay, we'll try Ard Igni. Yeah, let's see if it gives me the same message. Ard. Okay, there was no message this time after 2. And so I will hit with Igni as soon as my endurance goes back up. It's not working. So maybe it was Igni Ard. Ugh, okay. Alright, well, I think my memory sucks. Give me a second. I need to,
If you use the appropriate set of signs, the stone will reveal a secret passage to the lair of the famous sorceress Agnes de Glanville.
Interesting.
Beware the monsters who have settled there. When you reach the lair, find a magic formula within a chest. Fetch me this formula, and I shall make you the Witcher's armor.
What sign combination should I use?
Ard, Igni, and then Ard again. But reveal this to no one, and of course we'll need Raven's armor.
Alright, through the magic of editing, you saw it right there. It's Ard, Igni, Ard. So Ard, Igni, and Ancient Crypt. Oh, hello! Monsters. I see, the way I like to think of it is you guys are stuck in here with me. I mean, that's, yeah. I think that's probably, pretty accurate. Oh, okay, that's overkill. So I sliced them out, and then after they're down, I wanted to make sure they were done, so I roasted them. Now I wonder, we got a tooth from boxing, basically, right? I wonder, can we bring that to the dwarf? Would he be interested in an old man's tooth? Be like, hey, check this action out, and he'd be like, oh, thank you. Oh, I thought this wall was like ready to crumble or something. I was ready to take it out. Something here. This is pretty dark. I'm thinking I should use my use a cat potion. I only have one. How big is this dungeon area? Because if I don't need to use a cat potion, I don't want to have to use a cat potion. So, all right, let's try moving through the dark, because that's always great for viewing, right? No, we're going for moody. That's what we're doing. It's like everything's nice and moody and dark. Look, I can see something moving in the shadows. Isn't it so scary? Oh no, it's a monster. Ooh, that way's green. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of different monsters and down the different paths. Okay, so wait, Wayfarer's Stone. So I probably need to go down. But I want to explore everything. Like, there might be cool stuff and loot and down these other passages. Fine, we'll drink the stupid potion. There we go. Alright, well, let's start with, killing everything up here. Yep, sounds like fun. Hi, everything! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna, like, murder you all. Because that's what I do. Imagine saying that, you know? You know, what's your profession? I murder things, you know. You know how it is. Alright. Yeah, fighting monsters actually... generally, I find easier than... Sweet, level up! Alright, so, we'll get to level up again. It's so exciting when you level up. You know, in generally any RPG. A trunk. See, this is why I came this way. Because I was like, you know what, there might be loot. You know, even though my pockets are, like, pretty full. Oh, okay. Alchemical ingredients? Winestone. Sulfur. You know, to me, I think these are a lot more... we'll say rarer? Than saying crap like, where's my, like, Berbercane fruit, yeah, drop. What else? Yeah, I see, alright, well, I've got 2 stacks of 50 of death dust, so... But are any one of these more valuable than death dust? Let me see, Rebus. So I could just grab Winestone. But this one here looks like... Like, what I'm like, what do I need most of? Like, I feel like there's a lot of these things could, like, I don't have a shortage of any ingredient. I don't feel like I'm missing much by leaving some of these behind. Death dust is obviously very common, though. So we'll drop that. Calcium ecum. I seem to recall using that at some point, so... Sure, why not? We'll drop those things. Alright, now with that done, we'll go down the next non-essential route. Because while I am not trying to do everything perfectly, to me it's just good dungeon diving, right? You always go down the path that you don't think is the critical path, just so that you can see if you know, there's anything there, or if there's any extra loot, you know, stuff like that. Like you always go down the non-crucial path first. And, you know, besides, you know, there's experience to be gained. What do we got here? This is an interesting little setup. I guess we'll just take the stuff off them. Alright, we've got... There's a story here. What the heck? It's kind of macabre, eh? Interesting. Like, this looks pretty fresh, so these things were doing things. You know, we always just sort of see monsters, like, hulking around, like, but it's interesting to think that, you know, maybe they were making use of some of this stuff. That's a possibility. Like, how intelligent are they? Like, we see them, they're angry to see us. They definitely don't want us here. Either that or they just see us as food, so that's why they attack us. But what, like, is there a degree of intelligence there? I guess it's kind of implied that there isn't, because Geralt seemed... There's Agnes de Glanville's trunk. Perfect. He seemed to be surprised with that one time we ran into that, that ghoul in the cemetery. That it was, like, speaking and stuff, and he's like, whoa! So, you know, there is that. There is evidence to show that, you know, there's some, understanding within the game world that these things are stupid or, you know, a little bit less, we'll say, less intelligent. Agnes de Glanville. Well, I'm guessing that this was their... Interesting, their lab or their study. Interesting. But I'm guessing at this point that it's been overrun by monsters. There we go. Yeah, so like, or maybe they're fine with the monsters, because, you know, the lights are still on and stuff. So I'm going to assume that maybe they wanted it like this. Maybe they want the monsters. Maybe they are the monsters. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There's a theory that we can work on. Yeah, it's an interesting setup. All right. The trunk. And inside we have a magic formula, an old parchment covered in magical symbols. So we need that so that we can deliver that to Colxine. We also got, what was that? Was that 1,000 experience? Like these, it's just, it's more stuff I want, but I know I'm I have too much stuff in my pockets. The age-old story. Yeah, it's always. Now this here, medium strength alcohol. This one specifies that it is a potion base. So Nilfgaardian Lemon can be used as a potion base, but I'm going to assume that Beauclair White cannot. So therefore, I'm going to drop Beauclair White in favor of one of those. All right, I also need to get rid of some other ingredients for... I don't think I've got a lot that have hydrogenum in them. What was the other one? Quibrith and Rubido is a little bit more common. Oh yeah, there we go. But it doesn't look like it's it tends to be found in the ingredients that are a little less common. I don't have a ton of. Okay, well maybe not. There we go. Albar's crystals. Never mind. You know what? We'll just leave that. I know that it could have been helpful, but we got what we came for. All right. So then I guess really did not you need to use that cat. I don't think I needed to use the cat potion, but once we get out to a fire, I'll need to make some more couple more cat potions just in case we need it later. But for now, we got everything we need. Let me see the journal. What? There we go. I should see Colxine and have him forge my suit of armor. Sweet. We're gonna get some new armor. We're gonna become even more indestructible than before. Oh, I shouldn't say indestructible. We're we'll say we're proficient, we're deadly, but we are far from invincible. All right, Wayfarer Stone. There we go. Awesome. Now we can head back to Old Vizima, right? Yeah, I think so. All right, I will see you guys back in Old Vizima. I'm gonna run back there as quickly as I can because I'm excited. No, I lied. We've got fireplaces here, so I'm like, you know what? I should make use of these fireplaces. Make some potions, level up. So let's go ahead and do that instead. Geralt's like, I don't need a stool. I will sit here on the ground. All right, so first things first, let's get us a couple cat potions. And that's all I'm going to get for now. All right, I'll do a bit more of an inventory of what I really want to make. I do want to make some oils and stuff. That would be nice. But we can do that later. So, for now, let's go ahead and level up. What am I prioritizing for my next level? Like, I was aiming for combating a Striga for a little while, but it doesn't really seem like I need to do that anymore. So now I'm kind of going, well, what are my weaknesses? Can I make up for some of these weaknesses? I feel like silver swords, you know, look, if we just take a look at the green dots here, you know, we're pretty proficient. We're pretty good with some of our skills. I don't feel like we're really weak against monsters. You know, even our fast silver, we've got... Okay, so we've got up to level 4. Group silver... Yeah, see, there's even room for that to be improved, even at the silver level. But I still feel like we're just beastly at that. It seems, yeah, steel sword is a little bit weaker, and intelligence I have neglected a little bit on the, I guess on signs. I do like the signs. Actually, you know what? Maybe give me a second. I'm gonna look this over. Alright, so we kind of went all in on signs this time. I put one of my bronze talent into apprentice in Axii. You know, I guess that adds the causes fear effect to Axii, so I guess that's something. I then went ahead under Igni. What was the one I chose these two for my silver talents. I think it was these two, yeah. Chance of causing pain and cost of casting the sign is minus 20%. So that means I can use my Igni more often, which I am already using it a lot. Then in addition to that, I use my gold sign to get myself 25% more endurance, which means more sign use. Because, hey, they're pretty handy. You know, I was talking earlier about replaying games. You know, this here in of itself, I think, is... enough for me to at least maybe come back, revisit this as a curiosity, because I'd be curious to see maybe a playstyle that forgoed using Art and Igni and maybe focused on the other three. I think that would be interesting to try. But anyways, that's what we are going to commit to. Those are the talents. I'm going to go ahead and meditate, and then I'm going to go back and talk to Kalkstein. Okay, I'm kind of loving this. Like, the amount of extra usage I've got out of my my Igni sign is just beautiful. I'm just you know, just running along, and it's like, oh, you're in my way, Igni dead. And if it doesn't take them out, you know, they slowly burn away, or I can just keep hitting them with the Igni sign. Now, recovery would be a little bit. It'd be nicer if it was a little bit quicker, but. Honestly, I'm noticing a huge difference in my Igni use already. Like, I can use this almost to my heart's content. My heart's content would be like rapid fire. It would be really awesome to see just waves of fire coming out of my hands. You know, just really yeah. But you know, this'll do. Like that's this is fun. Like just. Oh, yeah, I don't even need to take up my sword anymore. Like, just, you know what? Yeah, Geralt no longer needs his swords. There we go. You know, I think that's, oh, crap. Darn it. I'm out of endurance. That's what we're gonna do. That'd be an interesting playthrough, way of playing through the game. No sword, Geralt? Just only using the signs? I don't know if you could. I don't know if you'd have the endurance, to be able to pull that off. Ugh, navigating through the swamp is such a freaking pain.
Mug someone.
No, man, that's not nice. Don't do that. Alright, it looks like, maybe some order has been restored? Because people aren't fighting right now. There's a bunch of people on the ground. Wounded knights. Huh. There's a lot of wounded people, but nobody's fighting anymore. So we have an elven paramedic walking around. But we also have...
stay and rot here?
We also have guards or soldiers walking around. Those are humans, and they're not fighting each other. So has a truce been?
Yes?
Yes. Have they come to an agreement? Like, what's going on? All right, I'm sorry. Gotta, yeah. Okay, this one here, yeah, it looks like I can't quite get, as much damage off on him as I would have liked, but... Hey, I can fire those off pretty quickly. I wouldn't be able to do it to this guy here. So, no, don't get in front. There we go. Fireball. How much did that do in a single... Is it enough to... Yeah, the guards will take him out. Do I get experience if they kill him? I'm just gonna stand here and watch. Because they will kill this thing eventually, I think. Or maybe they just can't do enough damage to it. Yeah, maybe they can't. Alright, whatever. Get out of the way, guy. I think one of the guards got in the way. Okay, well this one seems to be going down, we'll say, a lot slower than the other one. And I did not get experience from that. Okay, so it does depend on who lands the killing blow.
Yes?
Yes, well, if you knew, you should have told me! Ugh, I swear. I gotta do everything myself. All the experimentation and all that crap. Alright, Kalkstein! I want some of that fancy armor stuff we've been talking about.
Geralt,
I brought all the components.
I'll get right to work.
When will it be ready?
Tempering, carburizing, forging, power runes, elfin songs plus finishes. Tomorrow.
I like that. It's like he's working you up to like a big number, and he's like, I can have it to you for tomorrow. It's like, okay, let me get this straight. We've got a couple pieces of armor, like we had like a bracer and crap, a couple musical notes and junk, and you're gonna craft an entire suit of armor in one day.
Army life's tough.
I'm sorry, Kalkstein. Like, if you pull that off, Kalkstein needs some major props, because that is no small feat. Like, really, that should take him a lot longer. Can I just talk to you now?
Want the suit of armor or not?
Fine, I'll exit, and I'll come back. Do I actually need to wait 24 hours? Because I'd rather not have to wait 24 hours. I'd rather just have it now, because, that's... I want that instant gratification! Give it to me! Are you done? You're drinking, so you're not working, so I'm assuming you're done, because if you're gonna get it done in one day, you'd have to be moving pretty quick.
Geralt?
Is the armor ready?
Yes! Gaze upon a masterpiece! Superior even to the original!
Thank you.
Pure pleasure. Penetrating the concealed qualities of steel and learning new alchemical compounds.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Geralt?
Awesome! Now, actually, I'm looking at his outfit right now, and I'm going, wait, isn't that kind of what we've seen in, future games? Like, I haven't played, The Witcher 2 or 3, but for some reason, when I see him standing there in that armor, I go, wait, isn't that what he looks like? So maybe this is how he gets a canonical armor? I don't know. Regardless, it's cool. I'm looking forward to taking a look at the stats. Can I sell anything to you? I would like to be able to sell some things. I have my new armor at last! Yeah, I need to sell some crap, so give me a second. We're gonna clear out a little bit of my inventory. Right. I was looking over like some of the scrolls and books and stuff that he had. I've read most of them. Now there's a few that I give formulas for crafting bombs, but I'm not really sure I will have any need for that. So because you know with my new improved Igni sign, it's just like I don't need it. So no, I think we are good. Garcane head and king. Excellent leather jacket. Oh, okay, so it dropped some of my things on the ground. I was like, okay, yeah, I was like, wait a second. So I guess when you swap your armor, it just throws it on the ground, and anything that you had... Okay, yeah, because the pouches, that's right, those are dependent upon the armor. Alright, so we've got Tawny Owl, Swallow. Is there something else I'd like to have on my quick thing? Like, I guess the King and Queen bomb as a... just in case. I don't really see myself really needing it, but... Sure. There we go! Geralt is, like, ready to, like, end the game. Like, now that we've got, like, everything, it's like, alright, now the game is basically over. Alright, good to know. Wait, did my health go up? Like, why is my health lower? Is that... I'm guessing it's because of the armor. What does the armor do? Yeah, there we go. Damage received minus 20%. I don't remember what the other one was. I think it was minus 10? So it's another 10% reduction. There we go. The vitality plus 75%. That's why our health looks lower. It's because our maximum was increased. Endurance plus 15. Vitality and endurance regeneration plus 5%. Sweet. And all resistances minus or so plus 25%. All right, we are geared up and ready to rock. Awesome. All right, so what's next on the agenda? You know, I'm looking at the time though. I tried to get a little bit longer this time because I actually had an opportunity of like, you know what, I gotta capitalize on this. We've gotta get as much done as possible. It looks like there's a few things we could jump into. Okay. I guess the web-winged monster that roam the swamp. I don't even know if I have proof of that. Her Highness the Striga. Alright, you know, we'll take a look at those quests next time. I've pushed it like, I think my total time here is over an hour, so... Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna have to end things here. I do as much as I'd like to keep going, I do have other things that I need to tend to, so... If you liked the video, you liked the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did not. I'm sorry. Leave it a thumbs down. That's what those buttons are there for. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section, and until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.